Hey guys, HurstysGarage here, and on today's episode, like I told you in a previous video that I did on this Yulu car radio in-dash navigation system for the Subaru Forester, my Subaru Forester 2011, I'm doing a quick review on just some of the features that it has. We'll go over and press some buttons and check it out so you can see what's actually there and what you get. So like I said, if you want to actually dive deep into how to install it and all that, go to that previous video and I'll have a little link below and you can go there real fast and check that one out. And then come here and, like I said, see some of the actual features on there. But let's go over it real fast. It is a Yulu brand car stereo, and it's specifically for the Subaru Forester, and I guess an Impreza, the WRX, STI. But with the Forester, it's the years 2008 to 2012, and I don't know why it's not 2013, because that's usually how those years go together. So it's kind of weird. I don't know, but anyway. So far, awesome stereo, and it is 9 inches. That's what she said. Little joke there. Woo! Get you started off, and yes, you heard that right. And then it's got touch screen. It has a couple of USB ports, and the memory is 32 gigs. And I guess I want to say the internal memory is 2 gigabytes. Let's switch over here. You can see this is actually what the faceplate looks like. And the reason why I got this one is because it comes with not only the stereo, but it comes with the faceplate itself, which right here, it comes with that. So you don't have to get one externally, and then it comes with everything that you need, like the GPS antenna, the RCA cables, the external little harness, the wiring harness. All that stuff is included. So all it is just plug and play, and you are good to go. It takes 2 seconds to put the radio in. Like I said, I have a link below, and I'll show you that how easy it is to install this stereo. So it saves you a lot of money. I know it's initially, this thing's like $249, and that sounds kind of high, but when you consider you don't have to have the faceplate, you don't need the wiring harness or anything like that, yeah, it's actually a pretty good deal and a good stereo. Let's see. What else to show you here? Built-in wired CarPlay. I'll show you that too. Mirror link, and the built-in Equalizer, which is pretty cool. I'll show you that too. And IPS touchscreen. Yeah, I already told you about that. And then, like I said, here's all the accessories it comes with. So let's get to the car, and I'll show you. We'll hit a few buttons, and you can see it for yourself.
All right, guys, and here we are. When you first turn on your stereo, this is what you get. This is your home screen. It's got your clock on here, and then you, of course, on the side here, I'll just say these are the stationary buttons that don't go away, and this is for the 2 volume up and volume down, and then the go back button. Then you got your home screen button, and then, of course, the power button. So like I said, then you got your clock here, and of course you can change the time and it's just a quick little setting. That way you can have it right on here and do everything really fast. And it's got automatic date and time, set the date, set the time, use 24-hour format, and I think that's it for the date and time. So you can hit back up here or go to the home screen, and it's got what you saw last, which I had I guess my photo files on last, And then of course, so you can, it's just like a regular laptop. You can look to see what you've had on here, scroll to the right or the left, and then we'll delete all that. But that's what's on the top here. Or you can hit the back button right here and go back. So this, or the home button to go to the home screen, like I said. And then over to the right-hand corner here, you have a quick option for downloaded music that you have put on here via your USB to your phone or to like a disc or something like that. And that's where this will be downloaded. And it does have one preset downloaded video, or not video, but recording on here. And I'll just hit on here so you can hear it. All right, that's enough of that. It is horrible. Yeah, I don't know who it is. It says Daniel or something, and it sucks. But anyway, that's the quick option where if you download some of your songs, music, you can get to it right away without having to search in these apps. And then you do have preloaded apps that are on here, and you can change this home screen if you want. So you don't have to keep it in this configuration. It's just, this is the easiest way to do it. But on these, like I said, the preloaded ones on here, you have your gallery, which you download your photos that you want here, and this is where you'd find them. Or I think they do have some preloaded ones on here. It's got an all, which I guess this is for all your pictures, or the internal, and this is where they downloaded some free pictures. I don't know why, but this is pretty stupid. It's got a few people that I don't even know who the heck these people are, and some Chinese letters and stuff. And so yay, but like you click on that and yay, there's a picture of some dude. So yeah, you got that. And like I said, hit the back button here or back button there. I'll just hit it there, and then you go back. But that's where your photos would be. The music player, it's either there or right here. And like I said, you can hit that. That's where the old music is going. You can hit that song and play it again. Nope, we're not going to. We're going to stop it. Or you can look in your playlist, I believe, by this right here. Yeah. So this is it says current playlist. I'm sorry if it's hard to read, but current playlist, and then your favorites. This is what you have in your internal storage. Let's see, what's this one? Okay, it gives you an actual list of what you have songs on there. This must be the account, I guess, because you have probably multiple accounts on here, and then the files, video show, or audio show, and then this does, I guess, another list. So you got plenty of options here when you download your music and where it's going to go. So let's go back, and this must be the equalizer. So you can do your equalizer right here instead of doing it on there's another app for it. So you can customize when you're listening to your music right there. That's a nice little feature. So we'll hit back on that, and that must be to loop. Random mode, so you can go through randomly what you're with your music, so it doesn't go in chronological order, or you can go in the chronological order of the way that you downloaded it. So that's pretty cool. So let's hit back. Then you have your video player. So if you download any types of videos, this is where it would be right here. And it's the same thing as the music player. Let's stop. I don't know why it's doing that. So this must be a video that's already preloaded on there, and it's probably horrible. And it says that I'm in driving mode right now, because I do have the vehicle on. So, oh well. But this is where that would be, the video player right here. So let's go back, and then your operation guide, which is just a manual, and which is pretty cool. You don't have to carry one with you. You've got a manual right here, and the first one is operation. So basic operation, gesture recognition. So this thing's got a ton of crap. So I guess you can click or drag. I mean, this is anything that anybody who doesn't really know if they've ever used a touch screen. So let's go back. Goes to home. So the main interface, it tells you all about that. How to delete the application icon and blah, blah, blah. Then you got radio. It tells you how to use your radio, and all the little settings on here. So this just goes over anything that you could want to get more advice on, like the ones that I was just saying, music or video. It goes, like say, click video. It goes over just a quick little thing on what this can support, what it recognizes, a list of just what those things that the buttons on there, what each one actually is, so you don't get confused, which is nice. Like I said, you don't have to dig in your glove box to see a certain operation when you've got it right there. So it's right on your home screen. Then you got a file manager. We'll click that, and of course that's every file that's on here. So you can delete them, or if you get too much on there, or you can see exactly what you need, and just by clicking on it, put a little tab on there, and it shows you either delete it, upgrade it, rename it, property, cut, copy, all that good stuff. So that is pretty cool. So we'll hit back, and then you of course have your equalizer, and it's the same thing as if you had it on the other one. It's just on this. And then let's see, this says ASP. So what's that? Okay, you can go and choose rock, pop, cinema, jazz, and I guess it will automatically create the treble and bass for whatever you want. If it's like pop music that you're listening to, you can hit pop, and it'll adjust the equalizer to that. So looks like you can do it manually by each user. If they want, you can hit the user, and the user picks which one, and then you can set that, or you can just do a quick one, and like I said, go through there and hit those. And then what's field? Oh, field is basically where you want your speakers. If you're driving, say, and you don't want the speakers in the back for some reason, you can adjust them to the front, just that way, or to the side. So let's put that back in here to the middle where all the speakers are working. Looks like I can just hit the button there and bam. Okay, so that's what that is. And then we'll go back. And then can you move over? Oh, yep. Then you can slide over, and you have your steering wheel controls. And I don't have any steering wheel controls on my vehicle, so this has been a null and void for me. I don't have to worry about it. But this is where you would choose your steering wheel control options, which is awesome. You don't have to use an external harness to use your steering wheel controls, because that harness is expensive if you've tried to ever look those up. And so this is really another cool option that comes with this. So it will learn your steering wheel controls. So you'd have to hit, like, I would imagine for the volume up and down, you'd have to hit the button, and then let's see, volume up, and then it would be able to learn your steering wheel control. If you hit this volume up, and then you hit the volume up on there, it says please hold the button on the steering wheel into the learning state. So you'd probably hit the volume up button and then hit this on the screen, and then it would learn that was the operation when it to use when it hit that certain button. So that's pretty cool. And like I said, that saves you a huge amount of money. So I give that a big thumbs up. So we'll go back, and then of course we have a calculator. This is what the calculator looks like. Yay. So that's pretty cool. Go back. And then Bluetooth. So it does have hands-free stuff like that, which is obviously in today's world, that is just a must. So you have that all on here. You can recognize your phone and pair it all up, and you have settings on here for Bluetooth. It says Dad's car. That's my phone that I put in there, and when it's pairing and all that, just a whole bunch of options to pair your other phones if you want, and then looks like you can go through and select it, probably your contacts in here. I haven't put anything in here just yet because I haven't had this long enough to really work on it like that. So there's nothing on here right now. And then I guess if you wanted to dial on here when your phone's paired, then you can do that. But I'm using my phone right now. This is what you're getting video off of, so I can't exactly do that right this second. But like I said, obviously that's just a mandatory thing right now when you have to have a Bluetooth option to pair your phone. But it does have it right there, and that's on the home screen. That's where it's at. And then on the bottom here, you have your, basically, instead of going through here, you can just have it, these quick little buttons right here, like the Bluetooth. I think it's going to go to the same position. Yeah, so you don't have to actually scroll through here if you don't want to. It's already right here. So you have Navi, which is your navigation, radio, more apps. This is the app button to go into a whole bunch of apps that are preloaded on here. And then the apps that you get downloaded on here will be in this thing right here. Then, like I said, Bluetooth, and then car settings. So let's go to car settings first. And this is just a general on a whole bunch of different stuff, like the LAN, where you're getting your internet signal from. So this is where you'd find it. You can hit that, the Wi-Fi, and this is mine right here. And of course, it's got a list like any other phone or tablet would. And right now it's connected, so I am good to go. But that's where you'd find it. Data usage. You can find how much data you're using on this thing. It's got all that in there, so that's pretty cool. And then let's see what's more on here. More is, hotspot tethering and the VPN. So you do have those options for this too. So I'll hit back, and then on device. Okay, so we got display. I'm sure that's the brightness level, wallpaper, auto black screen, display net switch. So you got those options there. And then on the sound, let's click sound. Keypad tone on, so if you want that little annoying beep beep, you can turn that off or on. Loud, the amp, if you have an amp on or off. Power conditioning, I believe that's I'm not too sure what's that might want to have a look in the, I'm not sure exactly. I'll have to figure that one out. It must be for the amp. Okay, so that's for that. The equalizer, you can do it through here if you want to. And then compensated volume. This is when you're driving. That's pretty cool. You can pick whether the speed of the noise, I guess speed compensator. So when you're driving at low speed, if you want it on high, it'll be very high, and then it'll, as soon as you start picking up speed, it'll drop it down to where the noise is consistent with your driving. So that's an awesome little touch that they got on there, and I believe that is it. Yeah. So general, it's got a general here. Press any key to start. So yeah, that's on when you first start your vehicle. and the thing comes on. You can press any key and it will start the radio. Brake wire for video and motion, and then auto start navigation, and I don't have that on. OSD time, mirror view on, reverse image. Don't need that because I have a backup image camera. Mute audio and reversing, and I put that off because I like to have the audio running when I'm reversing. Reduction when reversing, so you can choose how far it goes down. Black light control, small light control. I mean, there's so many things on here that you can control. It's ridiculous. Default volume switch, default boot volume, GPS mix, sound mixing scale. You can even choose the lantern settings on how many colors you want on the stupid thing. I mean, it's crazy. The steering wheel settings, we already saw that. That goes into, yeah, these ones right here. So that's on the beginning there. If you missed it, you can get it through here. Navi app, and this is the one you can use the default or pick your own. I'm even using their default right now. Map data copy, and then home launcher selection. Let's check that one out. What is that? Not sure exactly. You'll have to look in the manual if you want to check that one out, because doesn't really apply to me right now. Then the factory. Enter your password if you want to have a password. I don't want to, because I don't care who uses this radio if they want to. And then you can choose on user, the location, the security, language and input, Google settings, backup and reset, and account. I mean, just a ton of stuff here. And then the actual system, the date and time you can change, accessibility, developer options, and about device. Let's see, what's developer options? Oh, you need the password. Like I said, I don't have a password, but so you can change all this stuff, and which is really nice. And then can you go down? Nope. So that's it on the car settings. Let's go with the radio now. So we'll hit radio, and that of course brings you up to your radio. And I'm going to shut that down so you don't have to listen to that. You got your preset stations that you can go through if you want. And then, so you got 6 on here for FM1, and then you've got band. So you can hit band, and you got FM2. So you got another 6 settings, FM3, and you got another 6 settings. And then this radio actually lets you go to AM. So if you like AM, it's, I don't know I don't have any AM stations that I like. Maybe you're, I don't know, older than I am and you like AM, then yeah, good to go. So you have AM1, which you have 6 settings on there, and then AM2. So you have 6 more settings on there. So you got a bunch of settings, and then you can go on the actual band itself and pick manually if you want, go through like that, or you can hit the button and go through each individual station if you want. And like I said, setting the station, like say 1330, you just hit that button right there, if that's the one you want to have on there, and bam, hold it for a couple of seconds, and then there's your station right there. Then this button down here is, I think, let's see, hit band. I'm not sure exactly what that one does. I'll have to read that in the manual. So because I'm hitting it, it's not doing anything. I think that's if you have downloaded stations on there. I think that's where it keeps them. And then of course search. Yeah, so you can search your different stations on here that you have preset in there. And then this is for if you want local stations or you want I guess long range. I'm not sure exactly. A lot of these radios have that on there, and I'm like, well, why would you want that? But you can switch between the local antenna and then the long range antenna. And then car settings, or the settings for the radio, and it's on default right now. And you can choose the sensitivity, AM sensitivity, FM sensitivity, manual sensitivity, RDS on, and then you can change if you're in the USA, Europe, Russia, all that good stuff. And then let's go back So yeah, that was the radio. Hit too many times. So we'll go back, and then let's go to navigation. And you haven't specifically set a navigation app, click to set. Right now I'm not going to do that, but if I had done that, that's where that would be. You'll see the navigation that's a default in here. So I'm not going to set that up right this second, because I can pick that on apps, which is this button right here, and we will go to apps, and I will show you the navigation right now. The maps right here, this is one I have Google Maps, and it comes up. You can do it on CarPlay or here, and it is pretty decent. I Google Maps, I don't have any problems with it. Obviously, if you're not next to Wi-Fi, then yeah, you can download pages, which is nice, and it comes up right away. But if you don't have them downloaded, it's just like anything else. You're not going to be able to get that. So you probably will want to use their default maps, which I'm not sure exactly what it is. I just like Google Maps, and I download my map here for where I'm at. But that's where you do it. And then of course you have Google, so you can do a quick search and go through wherever you want to go. Oh, of course, comes up COVID-19. Yay! I already had it. Not good. But yeah, this is where you can search, because obviously this touchscreen is just like a tablet or anything. You can do your searches and all that good stuff if you're connected, which is really cool. And then of course you got your gallery button. We're not going to go to that. File manager, the DSP again, which is the equalizer, the steering wheel controls. We already went through that. And then Chrome. So you have two. You've got Google, and then you've got Chrome. And I'm not going to do Chrome because I don't want to do that. But if you like to go through Chrome instead of Google, you can do it that way. And then CarLink. This is where it gets interesting. This is where where you plug into your USB port, and then you get either your Apple CarPlay or your other one, the Android CarPlay. And here's what it looks like when you add your Android phone to do the Android CarPlay. So you just turn on your phone and then plug her in the USB cable, and of course it'll start charging your phone, do a fast charge. And then you just go to apps and then your CarLink, and it'll say waiting for the device to connect. And then it'll say connecting. And then it automatically switches to either your, this is what I was last looking at. This is the Google Navi, and it goes right to there if you want. And or of course, if you're doing the assistant there, no, I don't want that on there. And then it's split screen. So if you want to listen to your music, like Amazon Music, you'd hit that little button right there, and Amazon Music comes over here, and then your Google Maps comes over there. Or you can switch them vice versa, which is really nice. And then let's see what else. This one right here. Okay, so this is all the stuff that you can switch back and forth to. You got Maps, Amazon Music, Audible, so you can listen to podcasts and all that crap. You can have your phone on here. I guess that exits out of here. There's a calendar, game snacks, which I guess is just games that you can have on here. Your messages, so you can do your text messages on here, which is awesome. It'll actually read them when it comes through here. It'll actually, like I said, read your texts if you want to. So everything's all hands-free. You got a podcast button, Google News, Messenger, reminders, settings, smart things, weather, WhatsApp, and of course you can customize and put other ones on here. So yeah, if you've ever had Android CarPlay, it's probably pretty much the same setup. So, but it's like I said, it's a dual screen, so you can. Uh, it's awesome. Everything's hands free, and then you can click on that if you like. Say for Google Maps, you want that to be. Let's see. Let's go to Amazon Music, and then that's my station. So it's getting the selection. So it's bringing up the music that I have on there. So we'll mute that. And then if I want to do the Google Maps, okay, so you have to hit it on this side. You can't just hit it on these. I don't think. Maybe you can slide it over. No. So yeah, you have to hit the option on this side here. And then, like I said, you can have whatever you want to have in the bigger screen. This is the one you have, so you hit like that. So if I want music back on there, then I hit music, and music's on the bigger screen. So it works out pretty good on the split screen there. And of course, you have Google Assistant right here if you want. And then you have your downloaded music right here as an option if you want. So that's what the Android CarPlay looks like on the Yulu screen here. Then of course you have the calculator button again, and then the Bluetooth. I already showed you that one. Aux. This is if you in the back here, it does have RCA connections and all that good stuff. So if you want to, like say, put a DVD player in the back for the kiddos or whatever, this is the button you would use and hit that, and there's where your display would be, right there. Or you could have it an external video player out back over there too, but this is where it would display if you don't choose the external one. And let's see, what's that? Oh, images, brightness, saturation, color, blah blah blah. And what's that? Oh, okay, that's the equalizer thing. So anyway, that's where that would come up. And then you have Google Assistant, which is pretty cool. So you hit that button, and then it says, try saying something like, what's the weather tomorrow? And then it'll come up with the weather, hopefully. Oh, 98 degrees and sunny. Yay! Always good to be sunny. But you can use the assistant if you are driving, of course. And that is always a good option because it's hands-free. Then you have another page in the apps that you can scroll over, and you have your music player that I already showed you, the navigation, and let's hit that. And I believe this is the yeah, that's the default one that I have not set up yet. But like I said, you probably would want to use the default one because it's going to give you, at least for the time being, it's going to give you your offline maps more than I believe the Google one, because I can only download one offline map of like Washington State or wherever I'm at, and which is kind of annoying. So I'll be setting that up here real soon. Then of course it has the operation guide, phone link, and this is if you want to do your mirror link, or your if you want to like I said, if you're doing an iPhone and a Wi-Fi or Android Wi-Fi, you want to connect your phone to the actual device itself without your USB. You can do it through this, but you have to, the only bad thing is you have to download that Tima app and go through that, and then you can use your phone, obviously, that sends information to the screen of this, and it's just a mirror link basically. So you can use your phone instead of or this as your phone instead of using like CarPlay or Android CarPlay or Apple CarPlay, and this is the way you do it. But like I said, you have to download that Tima app, and I don't want to really do that because I use the CarPlay, and that's good enough for me. So let's get out of there. So let's hit that. But it is a cool option if you want to use your phone and use this as the actual phone screen. I mean, it is pretty cool. So it's a good option to have. But like I said, I don't really want to mess around with it because I don't need that option. You have YouTube on here or the video that you can download stuff anyway. So I think that's easier than using that. But anyway, you do have that option. Then you have the Play Store, which is cool. So you can download anything you want. Like if that Tima app, you can download it right here and put all your information and you're good to go. Or you can download games and all that stuff. Of course, I'm sure you guys know what Apple Play Store is. So not Apple Play Store, but the Play Store is, so I don't have to go through that. So that's where you'd download your apps. And then of course, radio, that's this same button takes you to the radio. It's just another option. And then settings, I believe, oh yeah, so that's just another option to get into settings. Touch assistant, this, I'll come back to this. Video player, that's same thing as the other option on the home screen there. And then of course YouTube. And you can see this actually has a pretty fast little processor. It comes up, I'm a little bit of ways from my my Wi-Fi signal. As you can tell from up here, it's not full bars, but it comes up pretty fast. Okay, so let's see how fast it downloads that. So like say hit this one right here, and bam, it's already coming up and going through the motions. So don't need to listen to that, but let's go back and then let's click that off. So it actually goes really fast. I mean, it's a pretty nice little processor. So let's go back to here and then apps. And then like I said, the touch assistant, I'm coming back to that one. So you hit that, it's the display button that's on, and it's this little guy right here. It's just another option, quick option to where if you want that on, you click the button there. And then you can, wherever you're at, this little icon stays on here where I'm pointing my finger. And then if you hit it, it'll come up and you have all your more quick app things to grab real fast. So you can go to your apps like this way, and they're all in this little spot. Instead of being bigger apps, you can go back, or you can go to the most common ones. So you can place the apps that you have that you use most common in these little spots here. Go back, or you can accelerate, which that means that it clears your memory, which is pretty cool. Or it takes you to your home screen, or your settings for like your blacking out the screen to make it totally dark, or the brightness, the volume, taking a screenshot. So it gives you little options that's even quicker than these bottom options here. And I guess to get out of it, then you just hit that, and then it stays on the corner right here on the side here, so you can grab that anytime you want to grab. So let's hit the apps again and go over here. And so then here's where obviously extra space where you can add more stuff on here. And if you go to the right again, these are all the widgets that you can go through here. And of course, obviously fast little things that you can grab if you want. And then if you go to the right again, more widgets, and that is it. There's no more space on here. So you have 4 little screens that you can scroll through and put your apps on there. And then basically everything else, like this top part here, this is the home button up here that you can access the home either on here, this one right here, or right up here if you want. And then you can pull down the screen, and you have your Wi-Fi if you want to hit the Wi-Fi and check which Wi-Fi connection you're on, or to get your Wi-Fi connection, you'd hit that. And of course, I guess that turns it on and off. And then this is for your dark screen, I believe. hit that. Oh yeah, and the screen goes dark. And to bring it back on, so if you're driving at night, you just hit it back on and you're good to go. Let's see what that one is. Oh, don't want, that's if you want to restart the whole system, I guess. And no, I don't want to. Don't know why that one's on there really. And then what is this one? Standby mode. Oh, so click, I guess puts it on standby. Don't need that one either. So you have a few options there. And then of course, looks like you have the settings, and it goes into the settings mode right there. So that's another quick little option that you can use instead of using these ones. You can just go scroll down and you got all your options right there if you want it, and the date and time. And then like I said, on this screen here, it has the volume. You can hit that and it's volume, the time, and then your to hit the screen for, yeah, again, so that you can turn off your internet if you want. And then like I said, this one here is that split screen that takes you to what you used last. And so you can get rid of all that crap if you want, which I'm going to. And that is it, guys. This is the Yulu radio head unit. I do give it a thumbs up. The mic for calling is great. I haven't had any problems with people saying, "Oh, I can't hear you" or anything. And the mic is right here in the corner where my finger is. It's pointing. That's been great. There's a little reset button right here. If you put a little paper clip or something in there, you can reset the whole thing if you want, which I haven't had to do. But yeah, this thing works great, fits in the car just nicely, and it's a really nice screen, and a really nice head unit. I don't have anything bad to say about it right now. Like I said, I haven't used it. I'll probably come back in about 6 months and give you another review, but so far, thumbs up. So anyway, guys, this is just a quick review of this stereo and some of the features that it had on it. So hopefully you like this. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and if you have this radio, go ahead and comment down below and let me know how you like it in the comments below. Or if you're interested in getting this thing, leave a comment below and let me know if you're going to get it or not, and you can share your experience with this. But anyway, go ahead and subscribe and to my channel, because I have stuff like this all the time. So you stay up on the latest and greatest technology. So love you guys, and I will go ahead and end this. Peace.